Why self-care is key to happy relationships. When it comes to relationships, self-care is an important factor in keeping them healthy and happy. Taking time to nurture yourself can be beneficial in more ways than one. Self-care is about making sure you are putting your own needs first, and not taking on more than you can handle. When you make sure to take care of yourself, you are better equipped to handle the demands of a relationship and support your partner as well. In this teaching, we will discuss why self-care is key to having happy relationships. Welcome, kindred soul. I'm honored to be here with you and share spirit-led messages to nourish your soul. As we go through the teachings, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Return anytime you want clarification or simply want more nourishment. At the end, I will be providing you with the option of extended teachings if you wish to continue. Let's open the best frequency by speaking words of positivity. I am light, loved, and whole, created and designed for a purpose. I give and receive abundance, and work with all my heart as I open the pathway for others. The importance of self-care in relationships. In any relationship, whether it's romantic, platonic, or familial, taking care of oneself is essential. Often, individuals may prioritize the needs of their partners or loved ones above their own, neglecting their own well-being in the process. However, neglecting self-care can have a detrimental impact on relationships. Self-care is crucial because it allows individuals to recharge, rejuvenate, and replenish their energy and emotional reserves. By prioritizing self-care, individuals can better manage stress and prevent burnout, which in turn benefits their relationships. When we neglect self-care, we are more likely to feel overwhelmed, exhausted, and resentful, making it difficult to connect with our loved ones in a healthy and positive way. Furthermore, practicing self-care promotes self-awareness and self-acceptance, enabling individuals to bring their best selves into their relationships. When we take the time to care for ourselves, we become more attuned to our emotions, needs, and boundaries. This self-awareness allows us to communicate more effectively with our partners, expressing our desires and concerns with clarity and compassion. Ultimately, self-care is not selfish. It is a necessary component of maintaining happy and healthy relationships. By investing in our own well-being, we can show up fully for our loved ones and nurture the connections that bring us joy and fulfillment. So, don't forget to prioritize self-care and watch how it positively impacts your relationships. How self-care improves communication. Effective communication is crucial in any relationship, whether it be with a partner, family member, or friend. Self-care plays a vital role in improving communication and creating a healthier, more fulfilling connection. When we prioritize self-care, we become more aware of our own emotions and needs. This self-awareness allows us to communicate our thoughts and feelings more effectively. We are better able to express ourselves clearly and honestly, avoiding misunderstandings and conflicts that can arise from miscommunication. Moreover, practicing self-care helps us manage stress and reduce emotional reactivity. When we take the time to care for ourselves, we are better equipped to handle challenging conversations and difficult emotions. We are more likely to approach conflicts with empathy and understanding, leading to more constructive and productive communication. Self-care also provides us with the space and time we need to recharge and rejuvenate. By taking care of ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally, we have the energy and mental clarity necessary to engage in meaningful conversations. we are less likely to become overwhelmed or burnt out, allowing us to actively listen and respond attentively to our loved ones. Enhancing emotional well-being through self-care. Self-care is an essential part of maintaining good emotional well-being, which is critical for healthy relationships. It is common for people to neglect their own needs while tending to the needs of their partners. This, in turn, can lead to emotional burnout, stress, and even depression. However, incorporating self-care practices into one's daily routine can prevent these negative outcomes. Self-care is about making time for oneself and doing activities that promote positive emotions and mental health. Taking care of oneself allows one to recharge and feel rejuvenated. This enables individuals to approach relationships with a clearer and more positive mindset. Self-care practices such as mindfulness meditation, journaling, or taking walks can help individuals manage their emotions better. As a result, they can communicate more effectively, reduce stress, and improve their overall emotional well-being. A person who feels good about themselves is better equipped to provide the necessary emotional support and understanding in their relationships. Self-care as a source of support and empathy. In any relationship, whether it be romantic, platonic, or familial, support and empathy are essential for its success and happiness. Self-care plays a significant role in cultivating these qualities within ourselves, which, in turn, allows us to provide them to our loved ones. When we prioritize self-care, we are better equipped to handle our own emotions and take care of our own needs. This means we are less likely to project our unresolved issues onto others or rely on them to fulfill our emotional needs. By taking the time to nurture ourselves and meet our own needs, we become more self-sufficient and can offer genuine support and empathy to those around us. Additionally, self-care enables us to better understand and empathize with the experiences of our loved ones. When we prioritize self-care, we become more in tune with our emotions, thoughts, and boundaries. This self-awareness allows us to recognize and respect the individuality and autonomy of our partners, friends, or family members. We can understand their needs and desires without losing sight of our own. Furthermore, self-care can serve as a model for healthy behavior within relationships. When we consistently prioritize self-care, we show our loved ones the importance of taking care of oneself. This can inspire them to do the same and create a mutually supportive and empathetic dynamic within the relationship. Overall, self-care is not only crucial for our individual well-being, but it is also key to building happy and healthy relationships. By practicing self-care, we become a source of support and empathy, fostering an environment of understanding and connection with our loved ones. Nurturing self-care practices for relationship growth. In order to foster growth and maintain a healthy relationship, it is crucial to nurture self-care practices. Here are some ways you can prioritize self-care for the betterment of your relationship. 1. Set boundaries. Establishing boundaries is an essential part of self-care and can help prevent burnout or feelings of being overwhelmed. Clearly communicate your needs and limits to your partner, and respect theirs as well. This will ensure that both parties have the necessary time and space to recharge and take care of themselves. 2. Prioritize alone time. Spending time alone is essential for self-reflection and personal growth. Encourage each other to pursue individual hobbies and interests, and respect each other's need for solitude. This will not only strengthen your sense of self but also allow you to bring more to the relationship. 3. Practice self-compassion. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Treat yourself with the same love and compassion that you would offer a loved one. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It is a necessary component of a healthy relationship. Acknowledge your own worth and value, and prioritize your well-being. 4. Support each other's self-care. Encourage and support your partner's self-care practices. Be their cheerleader and advocate for their well-being. Show empathy and understanding when they need to take time for themselves, and celebrate their self-care successes. By nurturing self-care practices within your relationship, you are not only prioritizing your own well-being but also creating a strong foundation for growth and happiness together. Remember, self-care is an ongoing process, and by actively investing in it, you are fostering a relationship that thrives on mutual support and understanding. Thank you for listening to this teaching. If you would like to go further with this teaching, or any others, please visit firstlightteaching.com. I also want to thank any of you who may have donated. Your blessings have provided me the opportunity to bring this to you and share my light with the world.